WRAL, coverage you can count on.
We come on the air tonight continuing to update you on the breaking news we have been following all evening. Former President Donald Trump rushed off the stage after gunfire erupts at his Pennsylvania rally.
The former president now saying he has been shot. Officials investigating the shooting as an attempted assassination. We want to show you the moment shots were fired. This is just after 6 o'clock tonight.
Oh, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened. Oh.
I know so many of you have seen this many times throughout the afternoon and early evening today. It remains to be just as shocking. The former president there grabbing at his ear as he dropped behind the platform, blood coming down his cheek. Secret Service agents rushing to the stage quickly, escorting the former president away.
We have a lot to get to tonight, and we have team coverage for the next half hour.
Brian Schrader, Carly Haynes, and Julian Grace, and former Governor Pat McCrory all standing by with live reaction and analysis.
We want to show you where this rally was. It's in Butler, Pennsylvania, about 35 miles north of Pittsburgh. It's part of the greater Pittsburgh region, and its population is about 13,500 people. Here is what we know at this hour. One rally spectator and the shooter are dead. President Biden, in the last 30 minutes, says he has since spoken to Trump after the shooting. The Secret Service says the shooter fired multiple shots from an elevated position. Former President Trump posting this message on Truth Social in the last hour, where he thanked law enforcement for their quick response. And then he went on to describe his experience, where he says he was shot and that the bullet pierced his ear.
We are also getting word from the Secret Service tonight, putting out this statement that reads in part, a suspected shooter fired multiple shots toward the stage from an elevated position outside of the rally venue. U.S. Secret Service personnel neutralized the shooter, who is now deceased. The former president is safe and being evaluated.
President Biden addressed the nation within the last few hours, condemning the violence, calling it sick.
Look, there's no place in America for this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick. It's one of the reasons why we have to unite this country. We cannot allow for this to be happening. We cannot be like this. We cannot condone this. And I want to thank the Secret Service and all the agencies, including the state agencies, that have been engaged. But the bottom line is that the Trump rally was a rally that he should have been able to be conducted peacefully without any problem. But the idea that there's political violence or violence in America like this is just unheard of. It's just not appropriate. And everybody must condemn it. Everybody.
When asked if he believed today's acts were an attempted assassination, Biden said he had an opinion on what happened today, but did not want to comment on the situation without having all the facts. Brian.
Actually, here at the WRAL Live Center, even though we've stepped away from our NBC coverage for a little while here for local news, you won't miss a thing. I will let you know any new developments that come in. As you mentioned, President Biden did speak with former President Trump this evening, and as we take a live look at the White House right now, President Biden is coming back to the White House early from his home in Delaware. He was expected to stay through Monday, but he is heading back to the White House early tonight. He is expected to arrive around 12:30 a.m. There is no word on whether the president will speak once he gets back to Washington. Also new tonight, the Wake County Republican Party sending out an email calling today's assassination attempt unimaginable and shocking, and they included that enduring image from this awful day in American history captured right after that shooting. Now, if you're just getting up to speed on what happened earlier this evening, I want to take you to some sound from some of the people who were at that rally in Pennsylvania, and they describe what they experienced.
I saw Donald Trump get hit, so it looked like he got grazed in the